Week 1 is here. We have finally made it. The real week 1 is here, I should say. Big games on the slate this week, as you guys know. Let's start off by saying, we'll get into those big games.
Yes.
Let's start off by each giving, I'll let you start, a game that you're excited to watch that is not one of the main 3 or 4 that we'll get into later.
Good question. Not one of the main 3 or 4. Give me Syracuse, Tennessee. It's a good game to watch. Just ranked team, Tennessee, 24. Syracuse had a good season last year. I'm a fan of Syracuse. Some family went there, so I'm just kind of interested to see how they look and how Tennessee looks, because that's going to be a problem team kind of down the road.
I'm probably going to go TCU UNC. Monday night standalone game.
Yeah.
Everybody watching. Bill Belichick first game in college. I'm very excited to see how that goes and how they start, I guess you could say. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a loaded slate the whole weekend, and I just think that that's a good game to cap it off. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
Definitely a good way to end opening weekend.
Yeah, those Sunday, Monday night games are only on the week 1, and they're just. I mean, Miami, Notre Dame. It's gonna be insane. I know Miami gets a lot of hate for their home field. They don't really have a real home field.
Those are 2 teams that probably the whole country hates: Notre Dame and Miami. I mean,
yeah.
If you didn't go to Notre Dame, you hate them. If you didn't go to Miami, you hate them. So
yeah,
there's really no in between.
I mean, obviously
there's no in between.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong about that. Got the Gators, which is my team. I know you could care less about the Gators, but
not entirely true.
I have a not a theory, but I have a way I think about this game. We're playing LIU. I mean, they're terrible. This is going to go one of 2 ways. If they win by 60 or 50 plus, which is what I need them to do, that means they can have a good season. Doesn't mean they will, but they can, and I believe that they have the team and the roster and the mentality to go and really do something this year. If they go out there and win this game 31-7, this is LIU we're talking about.
Yeah,
I think we're in trouble.
Well, it's all in lab.
I know it's easy to say, oh, well, it's only game. They have to show that they are dominant. It's not even about Lagway throwing the 50-yard bombs this game. I need to see the offensive and defensive line just completely smother this team who has nowhere near the talent this team has.
Yeah.
It's not like basketball
agree.
where, like, you got to hit shots. Like, if you are bigger, you're better, you should easily run it easily.
Bigger, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
More athletic, more talent, more everything.
Yeah.
Long Island, they just sneak into that Division I line. So
this is the first game that we've had under the Billy era that wasn't we played Utah twice in Miami, so it's going to be interesting to actually have like a cupcake, to warm it up. And I'm not expecting in his era, I would like to say that they're going to be up 21-0, but knowing him, it'll be 3-0 after the first, and somehow start off slow, and then eventually they'll turn it on.
20, 30 point second quarter.
Yeah, my eyes watering big time here. I don't know. No, like I'm trying to sneeze and like the season.
Allergy season.
Yeah, allergy season. I don't know.
It's allergic to LIU.
But I'm excited. I guess let's get talking to the week 0. We started talking a little about the preview of the season. I think we should really hone into the games that are happening this week now and start talking about what's going to happen with these games. We'll start it off. I guess I'll let you take over here.
First game we're going to talk about is Corey's Tide.
Corey's Alabama Crimson Tide. Do you want to start this off, or do I start it off?
I think you got to start it.
In FSU, right?
It's only right.
In FSU, Bama's 13.5-point favorite.
Alabama 13.5-point favorite. Now, I've been told that I cannot slander FSU too much. I was also told if I'm going to come on the show, I have to be the non-biased, non-anything college football fan ever. So, with that being said, Alabama in the last 24 years has not lost an opening game. In the last 9 years, 10 years, they are 9-1 covering the spread. FSU in the last 9 years, is 1-8 covering the spread, and they have lost 3 out of the last 5. Alabama 13.5 seems very, 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 very easy to me. It's supposed to rain. 70% chance of raining. Ty Simpson played very bad in the rain against USF. very bad. I was at that game. It almost made me never want to watch football again. With that being said, this could be Ty Simpson. This could be Cody Simpson. This could be Jessica Simpson. This could be Bart Simpson. Alabama minus 13.5. We don't need a quarterback for this game. We're going to run the ball down FSU's throat, and that is curtains. I see this 34-14.
What a promo.
That's great.
What a promo.
You mentioned some great great points.
Yeah.
Great stats. You mentioned the word free. You mentioned the word easy.
Yes.
1-9.
1-9. Purdue.
9-1. But last time I checked, Nick Saban's not walking out of that tunnel.
No, he is not.
And this FSU team is going to be fired up.
Yes.
Coming off a 2-10 season, ready to go out there and prove something with a new quarterback. Am I saying FSU is going to win? No, I'm not. Do I think 13.5 points is too many? I do. I also see that 96% is on Alabama, according to the public. And I would like to be on the side that makes the money and not losing the money. So I will side with Vegas on this one.
Uh-oh.
I think it's too many points. Ty Simpson is not ready. Doak will be rocking. I'm going to play it safe, though, just like you should do, but you're taking Bama. I'm going to buy the half a point from a betting perspective just to get it to the even 14. Give me FSU plus 14. I think Castellanos will cause some problems for them. I think ultimately Bama will win because of how much better they are up front. That'll be the difference in the trenches. I don't see Bryce Young. I don't see Tua. I don't see Jalen Hurts walking out of that tunnel. This is Ty Simpson. Give me FSU to keep this one closer than people expect. Maybe a backdoor cover. I'll take FSU plus the 14. Anything that seems free just is not always as free as it seems. we're starting off opposite for this one, which I should have done last week.
I got a quick fun fact for you.
I don't know if they're going to be able to stop Ryan Williams.
On FSU's offense alone, they have 17 players that they didn't have last year. So incoming freshmen or transfers.
It's a whole new offense.
9 of the 11 players started, and there's, according to this depth chart, starting are incoming transfers, and one of them's a true freshman.
That's probably a bad thing for them because they don't have time to mesh. But if you're saying it's only one freshman and the rest are transfers, that means they're experienced.
Every
Alabama
one of them is
defense,
a senior transfer except 2 of them.
Okay.
Alabama's the same. Offense is, for the most part, the same. Jeremy Bernard, Ryan Williams. Jam Miller's out, but I didn't really see him being RB1.
I'm used to the Bama teams that are these guys are out and we'll have the next guy up, or they're gonna come play Miami and they're gonna win 41-3. I just don't see the same drive with DeBoer running the show.
This could start a very sloppy game.
I could easily see, and I'll give you my prediction. You're gonna say 34-14. I'm gonna go 31-20.
All right.
I'm gonna go 31-20. That's my prediction.
It's supposed to rain, so this could be a 14-3. Could be. It's supposed to 70% chance of rain. I don't see it happening that way. I think Alabama's bigger, stronger, faster, everything. Tommy Castellano started this in July, talking smack.
That's the one part. I'll be honest. I'm nervous about that. No reason to wake the beast.
You don't talk smack about a top team in the country for the last 40 years.
For the record, I want Bama to win 41-3. I'm just not going to side with the public here.
And you don't do that after you transfer from Boston College and put up mediocre stats.
And he got benched last year as well.
And he got benched. So.
All right. Let's move on to the next game. We'll see.
Alabama.
We'll save this one for the end because it's kind of the game of the week. But we'll go to LSU at Clemson. Clemson's a 3.5-point favorite at home against LSU.
Let's just say this. I've been trying to think about a side since this game was announced. You have 2 experienced quarterbacks. LSU going into the other Death Valley.
Yeah.
Both Tigers. They're just experienced overall. Good coaches, been around for a while. I don't know where to lean. I know Clemson's coming in as a powerhouse team that everyone's talking about. I know LSU has also lost 5 straight, I believe. At least 4.
5.
Maybe 5 straight season openers. They're definitely due to get one. I don't really know where I would lean on this one. Let me ask Kobe, our statistic manager, whatever you want to call him.
Stat
analyst.
Analytics. Or analyst.
Is teasers allowed on this channel here, or are we going straight bets only?
I would say straight bets.
Okay, we're gonna go straight
can
bets
drop a
only.
you can drop a teaser as like you would take it, but
Yeah, okay.
for
We'll just go
the
straight bets
official
for the
plays.
picks, for the official plays. I'm going to stay away from the side here. Give me a over for two experienced offenses, experienced coaches. I think people are trying to figure out, is it Clemson or LSU? Give me, I believe it's 56.5.
57.
Okay, 57, fine.
7 on the dot.
On the dot, 57, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's probably, by the way, we filmed this on Wednesday. You can ask Kobe. This is going to change by a point or two either way every year.
100%.
By the time this gets posted, the line might be different. I'm sure we'll adjust accordingly.
Yeah, we will.
But 56.5, 57, whatever it is, give me the over. I see this both teams probably getting in the 30s. I could see a 33, 34 to 30 game, something like that. Line probably by a touchdown. You'll win. I see 63, 64 points being scored in this one. Again, experienced offense is ready to go. I know Clemson is a great defense, but the Nussmeier, the Klubniks, you know, I know they got Berrien Brown, I think is his name, from Kentucky, receiver, one of the better portal guys. I think it's going to be enough to get over that line.
I agree. I mean, 3-point spread. That's the home. You get those 3 points because you're the home team.
Yeah, it's neutral
So-
site. It's a pick 'em.
Yeah. So this is a very, 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 very close matchup. I had the same stat. LSU 0-5 in the last 5 years. I have Dabo Swinney's 12-4 in opening games. Klubnik, Nussmeier, both going to be top 10 quarterbacks by the end of the season, stat-wise, touchdown-wise. Both of their team
Heisman favorites. both of
Heisman
them.
favorites. Both of their teams could be in the playoffs, realistically. I think Clemson's more experienced. I think that they have the better athletes. I think Klubnik is a little bit better in these pressure situations, just strictly because LSU, they've lost the last 2 years with Nussmeier. So I'm just going Clemson. It's -3 or -3.5, right?
It's minus 3.5.
3.5. By the half a point down to -3. Field goal game, ready to go. Clemson, I still have in my top four all season. So I got to go with Clemson.
Let's bring Kobe into this real quick. I got a question for you. We've been making the plays. Let's let Kobe answer this question. Who does this game mean more for, LSU or Clemson, and why?
I think this game means more for LSU because Clemson loses this game. It's like, oh, okay,
They're in the ACC.
they're in the ACC. You can win the conference, and you have an automatic bid. LSU can't lose 3 games,
Yeah.
True.
3 games, and I think Clemson's gonna win this game. I do like what LSU did in the transfer portal. They got a couple guys on defense, a couple receivers, built up the O line a little bit, but I don't know. Something about Nussmeier I can't trust, man.
I don't know.
Klubnik he's built my trust up a little bit. Nussmeier, I don't know, man. There's something about him.
Because if LSU loses this game,
They got to run the table against
They
the
do
Georgias,
go
Alabama,
0-6.
Exactly. Texas.
they'll go
whatever it
0-6.
was.
That they might put Kelly on the no, not Kelly.
Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly on the hot seat.
I agree. I think he's
After-
already there.
He's already there, but that
For
might
their
just
standards,
kind of.
for sure.
And then they have to play at Bama. They play.
They play Florida. They
At
play
Florida.
No, they play home against Florida this year. But they play the Ole Misses. They play,
I
they
don't know.
probably play
I
another
don't know
tough
if they
one
play
in there.
Georgia or.
I don't think they play Georgia or
Texas.
Texas.
I'll let you know right now. LSU, they have the Gators on the at home, Ole Miss on the road,
Tough
South
place to
Carolina
play.
at home, A&M at home, Bama on the road, and Oklahoma on the road.
Okay.
That's 3 tough
Oklahoma's
games.
an
Ole
adult.
That's
Miss,
not for an SEC
Oklahoma.
schedule. That's
not tough.
That's
No,
not a
yes.
gauntlet
Yeah.
compared to like the Gators schedule.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next game.
Next game, we're gonna go all the way to Monday because we'll save the
You mean Sunday?
Sunday. My bad.
Sunday.
Because we'll save the big game for last. But Miami hosting Notre Dame on Sunday night at 7:30. It's so weird.
So weird.
UM's plus 2.5 at home. Home dogs. The total is 49.5 right now.
Lay the juice. I'm gonna make this one simple. Take Notre Dame at money line. This is more of a system play. I don't trust Miami. I don't trust Cristobal. I don't trust Carson Beck. I think he's going to struggle. I think Notre Dame is always ready in these games. Last year they beat A&M on the road in a much tougher environment. There is an issue with C.J. Carr. I don't know how good he is compared to what Riley Leonard brought to that team. That grit, that toughness that he brought last year was a different type for that team. As you saw, they led him to the national championship. Jeremiah Love is different, best running back in college football. I'm just going to lean on the team that's more experienced, that has the better run game, the better defense, and in my opinion, the better coach with Marcus Freeman. It could be ugly. This could be a 23-20 game. Wouldn't be shocked. I don't see a blowout, really. I just don't see either team, explosive enough offensively to blow another one out. But, like I said, give me Notre Dame. There's not really much I'm looking over here. If C.J. Carr is that bad, then they'll be in for a long season. But if he just makes the necessary plays, doesn't turn it over, they're going to win this game.
If he just controls the tempo of the game, that's it. I think Miami turning over a whole new defense, a whole new offense with Carson Beck. Notre Dame is bringing back, for the most part, most of its championship team outside of their tight end and outside of Leonard.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love is a top one, not two, running back in the league. I think it could rain. You know how the weather's been down here. But I think that Notre Dame just runs the ball. I think they just take control of the clock. And I don't see Carson Beck being able to fill Cam Ward's shoes.
I watched – so Cam Ward had to win them multiple games last year. Like, physically, it was him who won. Carson Beck was the complete opposite at Georgia. I just watched a highlight today. The defense was bailing them out. The run game was bailing him out. And, he doesn't have – I'm not saying Miami's terrible, but he doesn't have that five-star and that talent that Georgia had. And if it becomes in a moment where he needs to take over and put the game on his shoulders, I just don't think he doesn't
have those superstars that he has on defense and offense that he has in Miami.
And I also trust Kirby more, the coaching staff.
Miami also has everyone in their secondary except one guy is brand new, transfers.
So they
that's one thing about college. Like, people will be like
transferring everywhere all over.
They'll say oh, Miami's defense last year. Like, I'm one that even gets caught up saying it. But in reality, in this new era, it's so different.
Idea.
It's not like I always say it's not like the NFL. The rollover is not the same. That's why I'm against Miami this year, because people just view what happened last year. They don't realize how many. I'm saying the casual viewer.
Yeah.
Obviously the sharps are going to know who did what. But when you lose that many guys in the NFL, you're not losing that many significant pieces. When you look at the rosters over the course of the teams, you're going to see the similar names. There's not as much movement. In college, big names are getting moved left and right, and I think that plays more of a role in why teams are going from 4 wins to 10 or 10 to 2.
Also, the NFL college drop-off is completely different. I mean, for an example, Garrett Wilson, if he left the Jets and they replaced him with Jalen Waddle, it's the same person. It's not like a crazy fall off. College, you're going Restrepo with, it could be anyone from Long Island University. So it's just, it's an NFL guy. This guy.
You can also make a case though that Restrepo was Restrepo because of Cam Ward. I'm not taking away from Restrepo, but Beck is not Cam Ward. Let's say that. So whatever receiver you're going to say they have, it doesn't matter. Beck can't do what Ward did.
Like Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith are still going to be them because of that.
I think Miami will split Florida and Notre Dame. I'll say it on here. I would love them to go 0-2, but in reality, if we're going to play the odds, they'll probably split those two. They're also due for an upset. They're going to lose to a Louisville. They'll lose to an FSU. They'll lose to a Pitt at the end of the year. But if we're going to say those two tough ones that they play this year, I think they'll probably
They squeaked out so many games last year.
So many. I mean, realistically, they should go 8-4.
They won in a Hail Mary last year against.
Hail Mary.
Yeah. I think it was like Georgia Tech.
I think it was Virginia.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. So we're in the middle.
All right.
I take Notre Dame. With all that being said,
big game of the week.
Biggest game of the week. Might be the biggest game of the year.
It could be.
It's Texas, Ohio State. Hold on, the lines. I'm loading here.
Should be 2.5 last time I checked.
I think it is.
Depending on where you look, obviously.
The good thing about this year, I mean, even last year with the new college football thing, the good thing about this year is that they're not going to penalize this loss.
It's actually Ohio State is 1.5 on Hard Rock right now. -1.5. Ohio State totals 47.5.
Texas the underdog at 1. They're the number 1 seed and they're the underdog in Columbus.
The sharp play, this is not my play, the sharp play, and I've talked to a couple people who know a lot about college football, is the under. Okay, these are two quarterbacks who are I know Arch played last year, but
He didn't
it's his
play
first
anybody.
big boy game.
He played
Playing in Ohio State. Julian Sands, a freshman, a redshirt freshman, I believe. And these defenses are good.
Really good.
Colin
Very
Simmons is elite.
Caleb Downs on Ohio
Yep,
State.
elite.
Caleb Downs might be the best defensive player in
He's
college.
probably the best. Yeah.
I think that they're going to start slow, both offenses, and trying to get a feel for the new quarterbacks. Again, the sharp play is probably taking the under, maybe the first quarter under, something like that. You know, just I see a slow start. Just keep an eye out for that. But when it comes down to the side and my pick, I'm looking at a stat that shows that I believe a freshman quarterback starting his first game against the number 1 team in the nation, I believe, is 0-18.
0-18.
I'm going to ride with history. I'm going to ride with Arch Manning. I'm going to ride with the SEC. I also think Ohio State lost. Howard was so good for what that team needed. He wasn't anything special, but he just got Jeremiah the ball. He got Ibuka the ball. He just did what you needed them to do to win. They lost Travion Henderson. They lost Quinshon Junkins. They probably have another freshman coming in that I don't know about, right? That's going to be good.
Terrell
But
Owens'
give
son
me
or something.
Texas, give me Sarkisian, give me the revenge factor. Big one in this one. They just ended their season against Ohio State last year. I think they're ready for this one. Ryan Wingo's elite, great playmaker. I'm going to ride with Texas plus the 2. If it does go up by game time, in my favor, Kobe, you better switch it. But I'm going to say 2 for right now.
Yeah, both are new quarterbacks. Arch played against Louisiana Monroe, Mississippi State, and came in the second quarter after Ewers got hurt against Louisiana Tech. Those are his 3 games. He played against Georgia and he looked lost when they took Quinn out in the SEC championship, and then replaced him at halftime to start the third quarter. But in the 2 minutes that Arch played against the Georgia team last year, he looked lost. This is his first real game in Columbus, going against Julian Sain, who is 0-18, or not. The stat. First year quarterback against the number 1 team in the country is 0-18. I'm going with Texas as well. I think money line. Don't even care about the spread. I just think they win outright.
I'm just playing it
It's
safe.
just a better team, and what could be a finals rematch, or you could see these 2 teams in the finals.
This game, one thing I want to say is used to mean more.
Like-
In the 12-team playoff, reality is if you're good enough, you're going to find a way.
Also,
in a 14-team playoff, one loss like this could kick you out.
a stat I actually read last night. This is an interesting one. The last 5 times Texas and Ohio State has played, the winner of this game made it to the finals, made it to the championship game. So
That's a wild stat. Is that true?
yeah,
I had to think for a second. but
Vince Young did it in 2005.
That's cool.
Last year, obviously semifinals, winner made it to the finals, but the other 3 times, the winner of this game has
We kind of just paused looking
made
at
it
him
to
like,
the-
is
Yeah, I
that
was
real? I was like,
made
what?
it to the championship.
That's a cool stat.
That's a good stat.
So, whoever wins this game, I think it's Texas. I think Texas is the best team in college football. Don't tell anyone I said that, but
I'm going to look up a quick
but
line real
I
quick.
think you go Texas. No one really knows what the deal is with saying, and yeah, that's
So we're going to do one more pick here.
We'll run through. What we'll do is we'll run through all of your guys' other picks for the rest of the week, and then I got one question for both of you.
Well, I'm just going to do one more pick to make it 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I don't want to blindly take TCU. I was looking at it just because I know everyone's going to take Belichick in game 1.
That's what I was kind of.
But I'm going to ride with the Gators. I want to just play it safe and just go with the home team right here. I'm going to take their team total. I think the spread just no point in taking. I think it's 43.5. You'll find out closer to game day. I believe that's what it is. Give me the Gators to score 44 or more against LIU. I think they'll easily get that. Not really going to think twice about it. I think they'll be able to run easily, score easily, and hopefully hit this line easily.
I always think a lot of easies in there.
So yeah, I'm in trouble.
They
I'm in trouble.
They should be able to.
It should be 63-0.
They should be able to run the ball at will.
Yeah.
Easily.
Jalen Ball and-
Oregon's got a game like that. Penn State's got a game like that.
I'm just riding with the hometown.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shout out Max. I'm going South Carolina -8. Go Gamecocks.
It is a
We
trap.
should have talked at that game.
It is a trap.
Don't
Everyone
know.
knows about Sellers. They're just gonna tease him down. for
Don't know.
money.
I don't care for Virginia Tech. I'm a big component of. There's 163 schools, and I'm gonna pay attention to the big ones. No, I'm kidding. But
This guy.
I'm going Max pick here. Not a max bet. Max's pick.
Max.
South Carolina -8. Let's go Gamecocks.
All right, Kobe, what you got?
Well, we didn't talk about this last time. We should have talked about this on the last podcast, but we got to get a Heisman prediction from each
We
of you.
do.
I got two people that I like. One really long shot, but I think he's one of the best players in the nation.
Dan Pierre's my long shot. Utah,
Okay.
big long shot. Had 31 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, rushed for 1,200 yards, threw for 2,700 yards. Utah, great, solid program. If they win the Big 12, that is my long shot pick for you. Don't even know what the odds are, but I did watch him at New Mexico because my cousin went there the past 3 years, and I saw what he was able to do with a team that wasn't as good as Utah is. That's my long shot. If you want to give your long shot, why I'm still thinking. I have what I think I'm going to say, but who do you think for your long shot?
Long shot. Oh, dude. I'm gonna go.
Dan Pierce plus 5,000.
It's a long shot.
Yeah.
Well,
While you're thinking, I'll just say my prediction. I got to go Klubnik. It's the safe play. I don't feel great about it, and by saying it, I think Jeremiah Smith actually is sneaky for a non-quarterback.
That was who I was gonna.
I think he is
one
a
of my
great
picks.
play. I'm nervous with the quarterback situation, so I might wait on that. I think people are like, oh, Travis Hunter won. That was the one guy. Maybe Jeremiah Smith is the best receiver, but he has to do something that no other guy. Like Marvin had great years there. JSN, he has to go stupid. I don't know if Satan's good enough to get in the ball.
He
enough.
needs to beat Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
And the only person that could beat Devontae Smith is Mr. Ryan Williams, who was training with him all offseason.
I'm going Klubnik. Back to what I was saying real quick, just as my pick. Just because I think the ACC is easy, I think he's going to easily get 11 wins at a minimum. And if he does that, he'll be right in the mix in New York when the Heisman's getting announced. Puts up some good numbers. Now, if Dabo wants to run the ball, take his stats down a little bit, it might hurt him. But right now, I'm going to say Klubnik. I don't really want to do Nussmeier. I don't know if their team, the team does matter a little bit. Hunter, I think they were 9-3 last year. But traditionally, I mean, Cam Ward didn't even make it. Did he make it to New York?
I think he was in. I think
he was there.
He might have been the last.
Yeah.
He wasn't
He
even
was-
second. Genty was second. I
Genty
don't remember
was
who.
second.
Second, I think Shador was up there too.
Nah,
Shador-
Shador wasn't there. Shador wasn't there.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
was there, but I think he was just.
You know,
there
he was
with-
just supporting
Yeah.
Travis.
It was Cam Ward and someone else was there. Who was
Genty,
there?
Cam
I'm gonna
Ward,
look it up.
Travis Hunter, and was it
It was
was
another
it Ewers?
quarterback.
Was
No,
it
it
Ewers?
definitely wasn't.
Dylan Gabriel.
Gabriel.
So yeah, he wasn't, and he was 4. He ended 4. Cam Ward. So I believe he did. I don't know. He had that good of a season. It's gonna be tough to pick one.
I'm
here.
going.
Let
I'm
me see
going
something.
Jeremiah Love, Heisman.
That's not a bad pick at all.
Going Jeremiah Love, Heisman. Can't believe I'm going with Notre Dame twice.
Jeremiah Love is plus 3,000.
Jeremiah-
I'll tell you why I like.
Ryan Williams is gonna be good, but we'll see how Ty Simpson
I'll tell you
is.
why I like. What's his name? Jeremiah Smith. Sorry. I just think the Big Ten's weaker than it normally is. Like Michigan's not that good,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I believe in saying, dude.
Freshman quarterback,
They love this
Michigan.
guy, dude.
Freshman quarterback, Ohio State. It's almost like a reset.
If Ohio State wants to win games, they're going to get this guy the
Kind
ball,
of.
and I think he's the best receiver by a long shot. No
I mean,
disrespect to you, Corey, but I
It's
think
not
this
even
guy,
close.
I think
Ryan
this
Williams.
guy's the
He's not.
best
He's a true
receiver in college
receiver.
football that we've seen in.
He's Julio
long
Jones.
time.
Williams is more of like a Jameson, like speedster type of guy.
I think.
I love the way he plays.
I think Penn State will be the best team in that conference for the next 3 or 4 years.
I don't think so. I don't. Drew Allen
1
just
year.
won't get it done.
Yeah.
Maybe this year.
I mean, they got
Maybe next year.
And another guy I like too. This guy's like a super long shot. I think he's like plus 25,000. Nate Frazier, dude. The running back for Georgia. I think he's unbelievable. I think he'll be a really good NFL player. Right? I mean, I don't think Georgia's gonna be that great this year, but
No, I don't.
I love the way that guy plays too. He runs the fuck out of the ball.
Georgia. They're going to be
runs really
Georgia's
hard.
going to be an absolute toss-up this year. They're either going to be really good, or they're going to be really just not.
I like that guy though.
I
That
don't
guy's
think
good.
there's a middle.
He'll
You
make
think
some
there's a middle
plays.
ground with Georgia.
No, I think I would lean that they win 9 games this year probably. I think the teams that can
9-3.
win are Clemson, Oregon, Penn State. I don't think anyone
You
else.
believe in Oregon like that?
Yeah, we haven't been talking about Oregon or Penn
Oregon's-
State very too much. That's probably
Penn
next
State
week.
returned a lot of players.
a lot of
Penn,
players.
Penn State, Clemson, Oregon is my picks. I don't love Bama. Don't love Georgia. I think the SEC's down a little. Texas is just too public.
The SEC is just too good.
When I say they're too down,
They made it
the
a
problem
competitive.
they're too competitive.
Yeah,
There's not one. In the traditional back then, it was Bama and Georgia. They were so much better. The talent spread out. So when you
Now-
don't have one mass like Texas is considered
and
that
then you
this
bring
year,
in
but I
Texas
don't know
and
if they
Oklahoma.
are. Yes, and then Florida is good, and South Carolina is good, and Ole Miss is good. That's the difference in the
LSU
SEC.
and Auburn.
Yeah.
And it's all.
That's the
too
difference. When I
good.
say they're down, they're more spread out than normal. Whereas the Big Ten is heavy.
Yeah.
Ohio State top heavy, Penn State, Oregon, and then the rest sucks. So
I mean,
is that it, Kobe?
Yeah, that's all I got. Unless you guys got anything else.
I mean, I'm ready to watch college football on my couch, wherever I am, from 12 to 12. It's the best time of the year. It's way better than the NFL, as said on the last podcast. I can sit there from college game day at 9 and not leave until Pac-12, whatever you want to say, Big 10, Big 12, whatever late game there is when
1
it's
a.m.
when it's
Hawaii.
UCLA versus
Hawaii,
Utah.
San Jose
I'm
State.
locked in until that game is over. It's too
I
good.
agree.
The
I agree.
schools, the if you're up, maybe I'm going to sleep. If I'm down, I might be chasing that last game of the night. But if we're up, I think I'm going to enjoy Sunday, Monday. If I'm
Yeah.
down, the units will be deployed on Notre Dame Sunday night. Let's just say that.
I agree. I'm ready. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We got a really good week before the NFL starts.
Thursday night. I mean, I'm locked into
And-
Boise State USF
And
too.
Boise State Thursday.
Big
We got
Thursday
a
night
solid
game.
game on Friday, which is
I think Colorado, Georgia Tech.
Colorado, Georgia Tech.
Colorado does play on
Oh,
Thursday.
yeah, Colorado.
What's that
Georgia
line,
Tech.
Kobe?
Colorado, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I'm looking now. Oh yeah, I think they play Friday.
Chick-fil-A, where you at?
Friday.
Yeah, they
Mich-
play Friday. Georgia Tech's a 4.5-point favorite on the
About
road.
right.
Auburn and Baylor's Friday night, so that's a good game to watch, to tune into as well. I'm ready. It's been a long time coming, and hope for a big year.
It's gonna be a fun season.
Yeah.
I'm excited. The picks are gonna be coming your way every week. It's gonna be the same trio: me, Kobe, and Simo. We'll be doing more recaps and stuff. Obviously, the season hasn't started, so look forward for that. Maybe some in-season predictions about how the rest of the season will turn out. We have our preseason predictions that we already made, and I'm excited to be here every week with you guys. I hope you have fun tuning in, and go Gators.
It's gonna be a great time. Go Tide,
And I'll see you guys next week.
and we'll see you.